Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set, the fans are buzzing, and two teams ready to go. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Thomas. He's out there with Rui Hachimura, and it's Hendricks in at the 3. And for Seattle, Butler out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Quentin Post. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mullen in at the shooting guard.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Seattle. Outside Butler, pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Into the lane. Here's Uoma. Green with the block.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Hendricks. And it's off from three-point range. Seattle has come out of the gates quickly. Butler at the elbow. And here is Green. It's Curry outside. And again, Seattle with the triple.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Hendricks. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's Curry outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. Thomas inside. Curry meets him. Thomas, good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Seattle. Pass to Mullen. Takes a 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hendricks passes to Thomas. And there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
Here's Curry with the 3. Hendricks pulls it in. Pass to Hachimura. Right side, Thomas. Here's Uoma. Fires from deep. No good on the shot.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Out to the wing. Fires the 3. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Seattle ahead, up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Seattle.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Curry looking around. Pass to Gatling. Back to Curry. From deep. Hendricks pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Clark outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Seattle leading by 3. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry! What else is new?
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Jack against Cassell. Over Jack. Cassell, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Seattle. You've got Thompson. Jack is out there with Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Butler in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Curry, guarded closely. Jack finds Curry. Three-pointer. Stephen Curry, what a shooter.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Pass to Cassell. Lots of room. Seattle grabs the miss. Curry on the wing. This one for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Right wing. Here's Hendricks. 5 points in the game. Baseline J on the way. Jack with the rebound. Seattle with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Curry with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 26.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Uoma. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Seattle in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Thomas is out there with Hachimura. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Curry with the 3, and again, Seattle with the triple.
And give it up for Steph Curry. This guy seemingly never has an off night. One of the all-time greats.
Now, here's Thomas. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Uoma. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Here's Hendricks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, that's on the defense there. You have to be more careful guarding him.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Curry way outside. No basket there. Missed number 4 of his 14 field goal attempts. To the paint. Here's Thomas. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Isaiah Thomas.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Seattle leading by 12. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Back to Curry. Pass to Mullen. Beyond the arc. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Mullen. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Seattle.
Nice jumper there, sinking it.
Back to Thomas. Over Curry. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got 8 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Mullen's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Pass to Hendricks. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. And stolen by Butler. Curry on the wing. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Set up.
Now Hachimura, defended by Mullen. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Jarrett Jack is checked in for Draymond Green. .30 seconds left to play in the third. Now Hachimura. And Butler sends it back.
You can't forget about the defensive presence Butler has on the floor. That is a great stop.
Curry gets the bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Outside Curry. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Seattle. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Curry will bring it up for Seattle. We've got Quentin Post. Curry is out there with Mullen. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Here's Cassell. Over Mullen. Cassell, no good. Curry way outside, and another 3 for Seattle.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry kicks to Green. Three-pointer, Butler. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Hachimura against Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hendricks. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Looking to end the run. Some solid defense from Butler. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Green against Hachimura. Outside Thomas. Back to Hachimura. Over Green. Hachimura, no good. Here's Seattle. They've picked up 11 straight. Curry outside. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 47 points.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thomas gets the bucket.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Thompson misses. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Kerr. Here's Hachimura. Chalk up two there.
Yeah, showing great vision that time, and that pass is right on the money.
Seattle with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 49 points in the game.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry. Welcome everyone to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jamison. Williams is out there with Jones. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for Seattle, they've got Haywood. Durant is out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's Roy. And it's Peyton in at the point.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Seattle. Kemp against Vanderbilt. Back to Kemp. For 3, Roy buries the long-range jumper. Roy's got the first points up on the board here for Seattle.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Jones, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from outside. Outside Kemp. Peyton passes to Haywood. Durant just inside the line. Top of the key jumper, no good. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Williams. Outside, Jones. Shoots the 3. And Antoine Jamison, the bucket on the assist by Jones.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Durant kicks to Roy. Back to KD. And they wasted no time. I'm getting those 3 points back. KD's got 5 points so far. Williams passes to Vanderbilt. Haywood with the block.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
KD's shot is off.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Thomas. Outside Roy. For 3. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Roy's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Seattle. .43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Allen passes to Williamson. Unloads from 13. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Kemp. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenges.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Nobody near Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, that one's on the defense. Gave him a little too much of a window there.
And it goes down 2 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the first one at the line is good. And Williams drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And that does it for the first quarter. Seattle ahead, up 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Pass to Topic. Shrimp with the rebound. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Seattle. They lead by 4. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Sometimes you see players get hesitant to take the outside shot. Not Stewart. So comfortable from three-point range.
Now here's Graham. Jamison kicks to Graham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Graham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Seattle leading by 4. Crawford outside. Back to Thomas. Three-pointer. Rebound by Antoine Jamison. Here's Topic. Haywood covering. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And it's Seattle with the ball. Payton with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Stewart. Wiggins with it. Still without a basket. Jones has got room. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Payton looking it over. Here's Stewart. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Let me tell you, that's a smart pass. Get it to Stewart, and she'll knock him down.
A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Jamison. Shot from the top of the key. Seattle grabs the miss. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Seattle.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Jamison, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Roy from outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Jamison's got 6.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's Seattle, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brandon Roy really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Jones is out there with Williams. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Antoine Jamison. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And Payton throws it down hard.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Jamison, a screen. Down low. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Jamison's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Kemp's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. It's taken away by Payton. All alone, and Payton throws it down hard.
And you see Payton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic in those situations.
You have to like what we're seeing from Brandon Roy.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Williams. Jamison the pass to Jones. Wiggins from outside. A rebound by Kemp. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Driving the lane, and the shot goes in. Kemp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Outside, Jones. Here's Jamison. No good on the triple. Seattle leading by 18. For 3, Roy. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Payton kicks to Roy, launches it. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Jones has got 8 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Jamison dishes to Williams. Pass to Jones. Jamison left side. Oh! And Payton sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Buries it from three-point range. Jamison's got 5 points now this quarter.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And so it's Seattle taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Roy. Sean Kemp is out there with Haywood. And it's Durant, and it's Payton in at the 1. Wiggins outside. The three-pointer, no good. Seattle leading by 21. Here's Roy, and then Roy with the dunk.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
You have to like what we're seeing from Brandon Roy.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Jones. Williams has a screen for Jones. Good on the three-point shot.
In order to win games, you gotta hit the jumper.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Schrempf. And here's Roy. The 3. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Takes a step back. Williams. Good on the 13-footer.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Get ready, get ready. Go, go. Yo, when I give you that look, you know what I'm about to do. Anticipate that, man.
Graham, the pass to Collison. Williamson outside. Here's Graham. And Rodman gets it to go.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Who's got Thomas?
Here's Thomas, and he could. Not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
You got to be crafty to succeed in this league. At 5'9", Thomas is just that, a skilled, savvy point guard.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Seattle leading by 21. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Graham defending. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
Finds his spot and drops that basket.
All right, man. You got it.
Kempa screen on Thomas. And that one drops. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Seattle. For three, Roy sinks the triple. Roy's got 31.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Shooting two.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Crawford's shot is good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from outside. Jamison drives in. It's good.
And we see this sometimes from Jameson. This guy has the ability to catch fire and go into a zone.
Outside Roy. Puts up a deep three. He can't get that one to fall.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Brandon Roy. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And here's Walker. Count it.
Well, it won't get much easier for her than that. Nice bucket there.
Outside, KD. Back to Peyton. Pass to Haywood. Peyton kicks to Kemp. Now Roy. Drills it from outside.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Walker the pass to McHale. And it's Walker that time on the assist by McHale.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Walker with a clean look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And a master at creating space. Walker can get his shot off in a variety of ways.
Peyton dishes to Kemp. Pass to Haywood. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Durant, good.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
1:25 left in the first quarter. Taylor against Durant. Here's McHale. The kick out to Walker. Hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got 9.
Well, that basket by Walker, it shows you he's versatile at that point guard position, able to score off the pass.
Pass to Durant. Outside, Kemp. Puts it up from 17. And again, it's Kevin Durant. 8 points for him.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Taylor with the ball. He's picked up by Roy. A shot by Taylor, no good. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Yep, that one goes.
And running the floor so well. Sometimes you forget Kemp is 6'10", but boy, can he move.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Seattle. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Seattle.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Now, here's Cheeks. A follow outside. 16 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Crawford outside. Back to Thomas. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. Thomas got the lead up to 8 now for Seattle.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
Inside. And the shot is good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. It's Schrempf on the wing. Launches a three. And Isaiah Thomas with the three. Thomas got 6.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. And Waiters kicks to Allen. Uncovered. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, you know, being able to quick release shots like that is how you stay ahead of the defense.
Pass to Schrempf. For 3, Roy. Allen with the rebound. To the inside, Morrison, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Payton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
There's a minute left now here in the second. To the left wing.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Back to Allen. Kicks it to Waiters. From the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just a heady play by her. Recognizing someone had a good look from 3, she kicked it out.
Here's Stewart. From down in the low post, it goes.
With her skill level, you can forget that Stewart is 6'4" and can do serious damage inside.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Morrison. There's the 3. Schrempf gets the rebound. Seattle leading by 6. Roy passes to Schrempf. Fires for 3. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Roy's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Waiters. Here's Morrison. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And so it's Seattle heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Seattle leading by 7. Here's Kemp. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenges.
Now Walker. Outside, Taylor. Fires from deep. Seattle grabs the miss. To the middle. Outside for KD. Shoots. And it's Seattle with another.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Walker dishes to Taylor. Raiders on the wing. Count the basket. Waiters got 5 now.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
KD looking around. This one for 3. No good. That's the first shot from the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. Payton against Walker. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Kemp, here we go. And Kemp with the slam.
The ultimate. Man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .136 left to play here in the third. Taylor against KD. And taken away by Roy.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. Seattle leading by 11. From deep three-point land, that's in there. Thomas with the assist. Roy's got 6.
Keeping things simple on offense. Great work finding the open man.
And it's Walker penetrating. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Haywood. Good, nice job down low. And Seattle leads by 16.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Aflalo after the basket by Seattle. A three-pointer is right on target. Aflalo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right side, Roy. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Haywood gets the bucket. Haywood's got his second bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. No one covering. 11 points in the game.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
It's stolen by Taylor. Fast break, here they come. And they pick up 2.
Those fast break points are key. They come easier than scoring against the set defense.
Thomas passes to Haywood. And so it's Seattle. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll get you. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Stewart passes to Roy. And here's Stewart. Three-pointer. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Roy's got his 5th assist in this one. Out to Taylor from deep. It's rebounded by Payton. Seattle leading by 14. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Kemp's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. It's taken away by Payton. Kemp inside. McHale's there. Kemp's shot is off. Pass to McHale. Walker against Payton, and Walker kicks to McHale. 6 to shoot. The tray. The shot by Taylor, no good. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And off-the-chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Outside, McHale. From deep, Walker. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And stolen by Payton. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
From deep, Walker. Seattle grabs the miss. Outside, KD. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And there's the call on Roy. That's his first foul. On defense, Seattle. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Over to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. Allen for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Thomas dishes to Green. Crawford outside. The 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.
it.